Here for an exclusive sit-down with us is Valley National Bank CEO Ira Robbins. You guys just beat top and bottom line in earnings yesterday. You got about, is it $63 billion or so in assets?
Yep.
It's great to see you. Welcome, first of all.
It's wonderful to be here.
I kind of want to talk to you about stablecoins, although maybe I'm just jumping way too far ahead of ourselves.
We can go there if you like. I think it's...
What are your thoughts?
It's interesting, right? So you mentioned about the Synovus Pinnacle deal, and I think it's interesting sort of maybe why it's down. So you think about an MOE, which is a very challenging integration for two really performing banks,
equals, yeah.
Right? When you think about the environment today, right, the government's relaxing regulations when it comes to certain things. You're seeing stablecoin come in, opportunities for AI as well. There's a lot of opportunities for banks today. And when you think about choices that you make, and maybe there's a decision, then MOE is important, or is stablecoin a real opportunity?
I see what you're saying. So you think the market doesn't like the fact that these two kind of like-for-likes are merging instead of announcing, hey, we're rolling out a new stablecoin?
I think it becomes a distraction, and I do believe that those are two wonderful CEOs, and I think the bank would do really well. That said, I think we make choices in everything that we do. And if I'm running an organization today, I'm really excited about the opportunities that come from AI and stablecoin and the impact that it can have on regional banks.
Like what? What's it going to do for Valley National?
I think AI specifically, I think, is going to be fundamentally change the entire banking space as it does the consumer behavior, delivery channels. AI, I think when we look at it,
What is a delivery channel?
So how do I connect with you? Right? Okay. And what is the behavior? Are you prompting a behavior to me, or am I prompting a behavior to you? So if you look at a standard bank today, around 98 to 99% of calls are inbound calls to us complaining about something. There was a fraud on your account, your credit card didn't work.
Yeah.
How amazing would it be?
Two of them today.
Right, like, tell me about it.
If we were able to proactively reach out to you with a switch that just said, did this your transaction right away on an instantaneous basis? To be much more proactive. And this is one credit card, but I think these are the activities and behaviors. I think we can get to a world where it's 50-50, 50% outbound calls, 50% inbound calls. Dramatic change in what a customer experience looks like across an organization.
Are you guys investing in AI kind of systems or technology that, are you putting dollars to work on this?
We're putting dollars and people to work. I think, we have an ability to integrate it in with the technology partners we deal with, which I think technology partner selection, I think, becomes very critical. You focus on...
Are they names we would know and recognize, or are these...
Salesforce is an amazing one, right? And I think they've done a very good job, and I think those are partners that we want to partner with as well. But there's a lot of other ones, Terrafina and some others maybe that you wouldn't have heard of. They're much better partners when we think about AI capabilities and what that really means to us. So I think there's an unbelievable amount of opportunity in the banking space and just in the corporate America in general. And when you go through, as I mentioned before, an M&A deal, once again, is this where you want to spend your time, or are there really organic opportunities that maybe make some sense?
How is loan demand right now?
Unbelievable.
Really?
Unbelievable.
Unbelievably high?
Yeah. We sat there, I remember last time I was here, and we were talking about tariffs and the concern, and everything was going to go downhill. We had unbelievable pipeline, $700 million of C&I growth just this last quarter, near 20% on an annualized basis. Our pipeline right now
20% commercial and industrial loan growth right now.
Our pipeline's 30% higher today.
For what are these
projects? I assume loans are 7 to 10%, roughly.
And in a world where private
so just that's the rate.
For us, it's around 678, 680 is where the new volume was for the quarter. But there is absolute demand, and I think once again it gets skewed. We're concerned about some of the Amazons, the Walmarts, the large companies, and what do they fear about tariffs, and what are they seeing? For the entrepreneur, there is absolutely growth that we're seeing, and there's demand.
Can you give any examples?
I think general working capital lines of credit, right? And I think they're looking at putting capital investments into their business, and they believe there's opportunities that are going to come out of it, but tremendous
So you
demand.
think another